Hello, I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, pastor of Church on Wheels Spoken Word out of Deltona, Florida, and this is Holy Week 2024. I am in the morning prayer studio today, and I'll be broadcasting all week from the morning prayer studio during Holy Week 2024. Now, yes, Holy Week, when you hear them say, they'll say the 8 days of Holy Week. Well, the 8 days of Holy Week included yesterday, which was Palm Sunday, that leads up to Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday. So today is day 2, which is the Monday before Easter. Yesterday, as we recall, that Jesus did his triumphant entry into Jerusalem. And that account is in all 4 of the Gospels: Mark, Luke, Matthew, and John. It's covered in all 4 of those Gospels. And in one of the Gospels, I think it was John, that said when Jesus looked over, as he was entering, he looked over the state of mankind in Jerusalem and he wept. And Jesus, he wept because he saw the condition of mankind. So throughout Holy Week, there's things that happen each day. Now today, Monday, day 2, and day 2 is covered in Mark, Matthew, and Luke. It's not covered in John in detail, but Mark, Matthew, and Luke, it's covered. So today I want to do the Monday. This is after he came in on Palm Sunday. He saw the state of mankind. He looked around, and then he left and went to Bethany, and he spent the night there. So today is the next day, or day 2 of Holy Week, which is Monday, the Monday before Easter. So I'm going to do Matthew, the account in Matthew 21, verses 12 to 17. 12 to 17. And I'm reading from the King James Version. And Jesus went into the temple of God and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and said unto them, It is written, My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. And the blind and the lame came to him in the temple, and he healed them. And when the chief priests and scribes saw the wonderful thing that he did, and the children crying in the temple and saying, Hosanna to the Son of David, they were sore displeased, and said unto him, Hearest thou what these say? And Jesus said unto them, Yea, have ye never read, Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings thou hast perfected praise? And he left them and went out of the city into Bethany, and he lodged there. So that is Matthew's account of what happened on Monday. Monday, he went into the temple, and when he got to the temple, he saw that they were, it was a marketplace. They were, money changing. They were cheating the people. When you read, you see that they would come for the Passover, and when they got to the city, the people said, well, you can't use that animal. You have to use one of our animals. And then they would sell them lame animals and sick animals and this thing. Then they would tell them that your money is no good here. So when they exchanged the money, they was cheating the people. And so Jesus saw this, and so he went into the temple and he cleansed the temple. Now, Mark's rendition of this is Mark chapter 11, and it said that and they came to Jerusalem. Jesus went into the temple, and they began to cast out them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the temples of the money changers and the seat of them that sold doves, and would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. And he taught saying unto them, it is not written, my house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. And the scribes and chief priests heard it, and sought how they might destroy him, for they feared him, because all the people was astonished at his doctrine. And when the even was come, he went out of the city. So he went into the temple. Now that's Mark's rendition of it. That he went in and, cleansed the temple. Luke's rendition. Now, Luke chapter 19, verses 45 to 48. Says, and he went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold therein and them that bought, saying unto them, it is written, my house is the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. And he taught daily in the temple. But the chief priests and the scribes and the chief of the people sought to destroy him, and could not find what they might do, for all the people were very attentive to hear him. And so not only did he go in and turn off and flipped over the thing, but people were listening to him. And the Pharisees got mad at him because he was messing up their money. So in Holy Week, the Monday before Easter is carried really in Mark, Matthew, and Luke. It is not really covered in John. So Mark, Matthew, and Luke. And, you have to kind of, pay attention to what's going on in it. So that's Monday. Jesus cleanses the temple on Monday. Now, I want to tell you that I'll be here all week from the Morning Prayer Studios. I'll be doing Holy Week from Morning Prayer Studios all week. On Friday, I will be doing a Good Friday service at 5 o'clock from the church. That will include what happened on Friday. Then on Sunday morning at 6:30, I'll be doing Easter sunrise service at 6:30. So you can join with me. You'll tune in. It's going to be 5 o'clock every day. And then Sunday morning at 6:30 for sunrise service. And then Sunday at 9:30, I have a guest speaker coming in. And then you get to see our off Broadway skit with me and my grandchildren for Easter. So tune in for us. Tune in and check us out. Okay? So, Monday, the Monday before Easter, Jesus goes into the temple and cleanses the temple, overturned the tables of the money changers, and said that they have made the temple, which is supposed to be a house of prayer, they've made it into a den of thieves. So that's Monday, the Monday before Easter on Holy Week. I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, pastor of Church and Will Spoken Word out of Deltona, Florida. And this has been the Monday before Easter 2024. May God have mercy on our souls.